everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. So I'm on with my project for Aunty Vera Scrap and Craft. In my last video and blog I made this beautiful journal for some friends of mine for their wedding using the awesome Graphic 45 Love Notes papers. So today I'd like to put in some pockets and tucks and all that sort of stuff and get ready to start embellishing it more. So I have made a little start, and at the front I've put in this beautiful little tuck spot there that we can slip some papers or photographs, that sort of thing in. So I haven't finished embellishing. I'm sort of just working on the pockets and that for now, and then I'll be able to embellish afterwards. I've also done another little corner tuck spot here and just a bit of lace down the side, which I really like because you can see it from that side as well. I have inked around the edges of all of the tea stain paper and the music paper and the pianola roll, and I just used my vintage photo to do that. And I also inked on the flat part here just to highlight the little holes in the pianola roll better. Now this was the edge of the paper that I had to cut off to make my envelope fit from the pianola roll, and I love the edge there, so I thought that would border the pianola roll paper here really nicely. So I like the way that's turned out. But as I said, of course, I've got to make some more little embellishments and that. So now what I'm up to is I'd like to decorate these pages just a bit and put some more tucks and that in. So I thought I'd bring you along and we'd get it done. So I've already inked all the parts with my vintage photo. Anything that's sort of like this colour or the red I do with vintage photo, and anything that's black I do with my black soot. I just find that looks good. So this I want to make a belly band with, and I want to put it over on this side. So I think we'll do that. Just figuring out where I want to place it. Just grab my greaseproof paper. So of course I will be doing a blog on what I've done here today as well, so you can always check out the link to the blog down below if you want to go and remember what I've done. And the papers and core products that I'm using will be on sale for the month of February at Aunty Vera Scrap and Craft as well. So check out her shop and see what bargains you can get. Absolutely beautiful papers. Okay, so what I might do, I'll just stick my greaseproof paper under here. See if I can get it to stick out this end I'm worried about the most. Make sure I'm up the right way, yes. I'll put it just there. At least with the lines on the backing paper here I can hope to get it pretty straight. I usually put them in and then look at them afterwards and go whoops. So I've just put glue on both ends, so that way we can slip something in there if we like. Just press them down a bit. Now I've got a tissue here. Just going to blot some of the glue off that's coming out the end. It's a bit better. Check this end. There, so that's our belly band in. Now I used my Fiskars envelope punch to punch some of the scrap piece out of the Graphic 45 papers that I'm using, and I've made these gorgeous little tiny envelopes. So I want to embellish my belly band with these little tiny envelopes. And then I'm not sure yet, I might put some little words in there, but that will be when I do all my little fiddly embellishments. At the moment it's just trying to get the big bits in ready. So I'll just figure out what way I sort of want those. That's not too bad like that. I think we'll do it something like that and just have them off center and that. Then I might add something up the top and bottom, but I'll worry about that after as well. So I think we'll stick those down. So I'll just put some glue on the back of them, I think. If I can get my glue coming out. Helps if you open the lid. I'm good at doing that. Might stick one about there. One can go that way. And of course, once you punch out your envelopes, I'm just closing my glue because it's starting to go everywhere. I just stick a little tiny bit of glue down that side and then fold this base bit up, and that's how I put them together. So yeah, just run glue. Oh, they're so little and fiddly. If I can get it in my hand, it might focus a bit better. And yeah, I run glue down there, and then close the bottom flap. And I usually put a bit of greaseproof paper in the envelope while I do that, so that you don't stick the envelope sort of down. Although that won't matter if you're going to close it and not put anything in it, but I might like to put something in there. It can be interesting to see. It might be best to leave them open when I shut it rather than closed. So we will figure it out as we go. There, so that's the last one of those. And then on this other side, I do have, I punched some hearts out of this for an embellishment that I made for a swap. And I was just going to use it to punch more bits out of and that, but I put it on the page and I actually really like it like that. So that's how it's going to be. I could have put something underneath maybe, but I'm thinking I might stick it down so that we can slip something in there as a little tuck as well. So that's the plan with that. And then I have this postage stamp. Now that come out of, I can't remember what it's called, postage, oh, poetic postage. The poetic postage sheet in the Love Note collection. It's got a lot of bits that you can cut out. So I've been using that, and I grabbed this postage stamp, so I'd like to put that up there. And then I've grabbed a bit of music paper which I've inked around, just some vintage music paper. I want to put that down the bottom. And then I cut this out of, that's out of the poetic postage sheet as well. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Isn't that all mushy and gooey? So that will probably go down there as well, I reckon. So that's my plan for these pages, so we might get doing that. I just want to see where I want stuff first. So I think I'll stick down my newspaper, my music paper I should say. So the other ladies for the February team have been using the same papers as well and making some awesome things. So you can go and check out their blogs as well at Aunty Vera's. I reckon that'll do about there. And we'll whack this on. Oops, glue bomb. I did buy some new glue the other day because as soon as it starts getting a bit empty, it comes out a lot when you leave it sitting around open. That's when I usually use it for my little applicator bottle and buy myself a new bottle. Make sure we get this up the right way. And I'll just center it. I want to see some of the notes, since there's sort of a music theme running through the journal. Now, I think I might just put glue around the love heart there to hold it down nice and firm at both ends, but leave this middle section open. And I'll put glue down this side as well. Now, do we want it? I think I liked it better that way, did I? Yeah. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I think I do. Alright, so I'm good at putting glue down the wrong side of things too, so let's see. Let's put it at this side of the love heart. Get it up in the corners. And then down this side. Oh, if I can lift it up. And then we'll put it. There, I need to get off. Let's grab one of those glue erasers. Alright. That's not too bad. And then we can tuck in that side like that. So now we'll just stick our little stamp on. Now I think what I would like under that is some of my linen. I've got some tea-dyed linen here. We'll see how that looks underneath. I don't know if this bit's quite big enough. I don't need a lot though. What else have we got? This bit looks a bit better. I'm just going to cut that. How will our little stamp fit on there? Yes. That's still a bit big, so we'll take some of this crooked corner off down here and then we'll fray it a bit. Along there. Right, that looks a bit better, so we're just going to pull some of the threads out. Cut that little bit off. Good therapy, this craft, when you get to pull things apart like this. Alright, just move all of this out the way. Now, let's see if we need to cut it down anymore. Yes, I like that. So what I'll do is I'll stick my stamp onto the linen first. Them edges stick out, the frayed edges. I think that looks really nice. I'll just fray this little bit down here more. It's better. Alright, then a bit more glue on here. Alright, and I'll stick that just up here. Still leaves a bit of room there for some writing. And I'll probably stick something that can be written on under the belly band as well, so that'll leave extra room for writing. Just had to double check I put that on the right way up, the way I'm going today. That's nice, I like that. So those pages are coming together quite nicely. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will continue on making all the pockets and tucks, and then I'll do a flip through and show you what I've done. See you later.